Hi Aries, welcome to your December 2018 Magic Door reading. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Hello. Hold on a minute. The glasses. Okay. Oh, look at that. Almost. All right. 5 of Wands. Conflict and tension. This could be a war going on inside yourself, or just conflict and tension inside, sleeves, inside yourself. Could be between you and your partner or your love interest. King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, or the wheel in this deck. 6 of Swords. Strength. 2 of Wands. 2 of Cups. And the Page of Cups. All right. So we got, let's see here. Okay, so we got 2 twos, right? Okay, so let me see. So far 2 twos. That is accord or agreement. I should know that. All right. Okay, so, well, there's love there. This is why you want to reinvigorate the already connected connection, like you're already in a relationship, or this is about your ex, and that just flew out. Yeah. Because you love that person. You see it as a soulmate connection, as having longevity. Uh-oh, I'm going to mix up my cards here. Is that the right way? What the hell is going on? Okay. All right. Having that connection that you want with that person. There's love there. Need to take a chance. This is about karma, fate, destiny, taking a chance. Someone is wanting to leave or to transition, either out of the relationship or in a healthier spot. Interesting. All right, getting my bearings here. Leo, could be Leo. Building trust and having strength. Okay, so at a realization, yeah. All right, so your motivation for wanting to reconnect or reinvigorate is there's a love there. You've reached that. You probably had an epiphany or a breakthrough, or something has happened that's caused you to realize I need to come from a place of compassion and balance and perspective and kindness, and offer love and be emotionally generous. This person is probably in need of that. I need to stop fighting. We need to stop the explosives, the fireworks, and I basically had this epiphany that, all right, the most compassionate thing we can do right now is pull back, to basically pull back and see what's going to happen, to let go for a little bit, to separate for a little bit, see what's going to happen. Maybe that already happened and you're like, okay, I've had this epiphany. I've realized I've had a breakthrough. I'm ready to reconnect. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I do want to take another chance with you. I do want another beginning with you. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want that other beginning. The person is ready to leave, though. That's the only thing. This could be friends. This could be them talking to friends, or friends talking to them and kind of encouraging them to leave. Maybe trying to appeal to what makes sense, or, it's the best for both of you to stay separated, because it looks like there might have already been a separation here, and the friends are like, okay, yeah, stay gone. And it's not, you guys aren't on stable ground. There's been this disruption here. So it's difficult because, having integrity and being honest and that sort of thing, of just it being on a strong, stable foundation, the not fighting, things being secure and stable, that has been a challenge. And you need to have a come to Jesus. This is about realizing that, okay, there's a love here. We love each other. We need to be on the same page. We need to talk about our feeling, use our words. We need to be connected, and we need to basically realize that and come from that position instead of all this bickering and maybe somebody feeling like they have to be right. It's almost like you, Aries, need to lay down the swords or just go, look, all this fighting is stupid. We love each other. We need to work on being strong for each other and having a strong foundation. Stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to everybody else who tells you it makes sense to leave. It could be that this is them in therapy, you know, the other person's in therapy talking to a therapist, and it's like, okay, that's fine if it's helping, but if it's getting in the way of us talking or us figuring out our own business, then that's different. Stop listening to your friends that are telling you to leave. This is stupid. We got to stop fighting. We got to reinvest in us. All right, so if you put that out there, yikes. If you put that out there, and this is how things might turn out if you get back together, there's going to be a waiting period, or you're going to be planning, but this would suggest that it's not going to be, this is a heartache. This could be just sex and no connection. It could just be basically a physical connection and there's no heart or soulmate connection. Which is what you would need to get this relationship on solid ground again. You need to have that come to Jesus with each other and that realization that this is a balanced reciprocal love here. Otherwise, it's not going to work, because there needs to be that agreement. Because this is feeling trapped or bound. It could be that you feel like you can't move on with this person. It could be that you feel stuck or tied to them. It's not necessarily that it's toxic or unhealthy. It just feels like that you're just stuck with them. Okay, it could be that bondage, you know, not being able to move on or progress, that sort of thing. But this is, once you get back together, maybe feeling like, okay, now what do we do? And it all falls apart again because the groundwork hasn't been laid. There needs to be some kind of intervention or something to where it gets you from realizing that you love this person right here and wanting that solid foundation with them. There needs to be something that gets you out of this toxic cycle with them. And maybe it is, you know, if they're seeing a therapist, maybe that could be like, or counseling or something. They're talking to somebody trusted. That might be something that's going to break this cycle, because otherwise it's just going to be round and round you go. And they are open to listening to what you have to say, though. That's the thing, is that if you approach them, they are going to be receptive. You might have kids involved, so it might be that they're doing it for the kids, and that's what's going to make them receptive and not, you know, want to completely walk away. But there is a love there. It's just that there's a lot of, it's toxic. It's unhealthy. It's this feels like cycles repeating. It feels like you get back into the same patterns with each other, and it just, no matter how much you want this, something has to step in to help you get out of it, because otherwise it's just going to lead to this heartache. They are open to talking. They are open to working it out, but without that outside intervention, it's just going to devolve to this again, and then it's going to devolve to this, and then we're going to take some more time apart, and then we're going to have this realization that I love this person. We need to get on solid ground again. How do we do that? And round and round and round we go. Okay, so this will need someone or something, steady work from the both of you to break this cycle. And this is a 3, so it could be third-party situation that someone keeps cheating. It could be just that the pattern of relating to each other is toxic or unhealthy. All right, 2 cards as to why, for the Aries that I'm reading for. 2 cards as to why. Yeah, someone's getting the silent treatment. Someone feels disconnected or cut off, or someone there's some emotional and verbal abuse. Someone feels like they're being controlled, basically, because when you cut someone off and you give them the silent treatment, or you're indecisive, or you're just wishing, that's a way of controlling them, you know, because the person that cares the least in the relationship has the most control, right? So this is a way of somebody is probably quite controlling in the relationship, and that needs to break. So it's great, you know, that somebody had that epiphany, but it only works if the other person is like, all right, I'm gonna lay down my swords too. I'm gonna lay down my wands. We're gonna work this out. I use the silent treatment as a way to control you because I am insecure or whatever. But that needs to start happening. You two need to get on the same page. Otherwise, you're dead in the water. And round we go. And this person loves you. I mean, they're still willing. They're still open. This suggests that it needs to start small, though, that you can't just move right back in. You can't just do that whole instant connection thing again because there's no trust. This is not on solid ground. There's no trust. There's been there's been this complete shakeup, even though there's been a realization, you know, an epiphany, oh my God, I love this person. At the same time, it's not solid. It's not solid. So it has to start small. It has to start with little gestures and little plans and baby steps because their trust just isn't there. All right, Aries. Trust. The price of trust. This asks the question, is this person trustworthy? So maybe this is you deciding if they're trustworthy because they keep going round and round. They realize, oh my God, I love you, come back. And you're like, you know what? I am about done. This is me trying to figure out either a way to have a healthier relationship with you or just to be free of you because I realize that I love you, but this cannot work. You can't keep doing this to me. This is bananas. And yeah, so this is either you or your partner. You know, can this person be trusted? Aries. Boundaries. Yeah, especially if there's that toxicity right there. This could be Capricorn, but it could be Scorpio, but Leo. I think I said that. Love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. Yeah, because otherwise it's like, my God, you know, you're sucked dry. You got nothing left to offer without, you know, not being able to say no. You're just, it leads, first there's a Two of Swords where you can't make a decision. There's confusion, or you just are so worn out that you're like, everybody just leave me alone. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to have to make any decisions. And then you're punished for it, you know, and it's like you can't win. So somebody needs to stop making demands, unrealistic demands on somebody else's time. And that could go along with the trust right there. That it's like, look, you know, it has to be okay that I am able to say no. You can't need me like that. You can't make me feel bad for not having to be anything and everything short of wiping your butt in the morning when you go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Interdependence. There's you, there's me, and then there's us. I am independent. Whoopsie, I'm independent, you're independent, and then we're interdependent. There's certain things we rely on each other for, but other than that, you got your own thing, I got my own thing, and we have to have that. Otherwise, you know, I don't want to be a butt wiper. I don't want to be a butt wiper. Unless it's for the kids. All right. Aries. Balance. Woo-wee. Okay, this whole, look at 40 and 31, 4. So this is 4, this is 4. Okay, I'm just saying, this is about boundaries and control. This, what is getting in the way of this relationship being connected and healthy and on the same page is balance and control. Somebody is monopolizing somebody else. Someone is basically wanting to absorb and commandeer somebody else to the point where they have nothing for themselves. And it's all about, unless you're doing everything for me all the time, I feel insecure in the relationship. That's not right. All right. Okay, Aries. That is what I have for you. Good luck with this. It's hard. The whole boundaries control thing, that's really hard to break that cycle. Like, you know, the cycle right here. And that's really hard to break. Because you've got somebody that doesn't want to say no. You probably got somebody that's very, you know, compassionate or just kind of introverted or whatever, and they don't want to say no. It's either you or the partner, but they don't want to say no because there's a love there, and they would rather comply than have any kind of tension. But then if somebody finds that out, then that's used against them. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to bully you into basically taking care of me, or, you know what I mean? It's just, it gets a hot mess. Boundaries need to be respected. And the thing is this could be an introvert extrovert issue also, and God bless extroverts. They don't get it, because being outside doing and going and this and that, it recharges them. They like being in the mix. They love that kind of stuff. It's the stuff that's life is made of, as far as they're concerned. But it's absolutely draining and excruciating to an introvert. So this could be a mismatch of energies here too, and learning to respect the boundaries of that. Like, look, I need my alone time from everybody. That recharges me. And the extrovert's going, well, I need to be able to at least count on a couple nights a week where we go out and do stuff or whatever, because that makes me feel alive and that recharges me. You know what I mean? So, okay, there's my 2 cents. Shutting up. All right, Aries, I hope this was helpful. I hope you find that balance. There is a love there. I hope you find that balance. All right, I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.